So here's the Stanley Prep and Cook Fry Pan. Like I said, it's very heavy. It's got the handle that folds out. You can lock it in place like that. I'm going to take the lid off of it. And I'm sure you can use the lid as some type of plate. It's got a nice, sturdy cutting board here. And I did end up washing all this stuff before I got it out. Got two little sporks, and what would be cool is if they had like a little attachment that went on here that turned these sporks into tongs where you can pick up stuff. That would be very cool, because they actually did a spatula that hooks in here, which is nice. But yeah, it would be very cool to see the sporks be turned into tongs. And then you get two plates, nice heavy duty plates. And then the fry pan itself, man, this thing is tough. It is heavy. This is a piece of freaking work here. I don't know if you can see this. This looks like a double heat layer that's added onto this stainless steel, and it is tough. One other thing that was added to this is this trivet. I don't know, you can use it to pick up that or set your hot stuff onto there. But what I know, when I first got this trivet smelt really bad, like plastic chemicals and everything like that, and I've washed it and it doesn't smell as bad, so I just kind of left this out because it was making everything in the kit like smell really chemically. So I just kind of left that out. So all in all, we got our two plates. We got, you know, our fry pan, which is awesome. A couple sporks. Like I said, it'd be nice to have something that converted them into tongs. That would be really cool. And then the spatula that breaks down. We have the cutting board here. The lid fits on there very nice. And then of course the handle folds down. Very nice kit. Very nice kit. And then last, we have the trivet. Some people want to keep that in there. Some people may not. I'm going to wash it a few times, see if I can't get rid of that smell. But it's not a necessity for me. So let's fire up the firebox stove, and we'll cook something on this Stanley Fry Pan. Gonna let these charcoals get started here and get some heat, and then we'll get some oil in the pan, and we'll start cooking. So this is what I'm going to cook in that fry pan. These are bacon wrapped jalapenos, but like in my last video I used ground jalapeno and cheese, but I'm just using like regular sausage. I believe these are pre-cooked Jimmy Dean sausages, so we'll see how these guys turn out. I bet they're going to be bad to the bone. Alright guys, my coals are going really good, and I'm just using some leftover oil from my cast iron pan. Still good oil, but waste not, want not. It'll do good. One thing I'd like to say, Stanley, if you're listening, these tongs, awesome piece of cook kit. I've seen where they have like a little U attachment. They click in and then you could use your sporks as tongs. That would be an awesome addition to this kit. Handle does get a little bit hot when you're using it in this type of formation here. I did add a couple extra bricklets here just to get it heated up more, but it is handy to have that. You can pick that up. So I think we got some good heat here, so let's get these bad boys on here, get to cooking. And this is where the spatulas would come in handy. Probably could went with a little less grease or oil, but I think it will do okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. A little less oil would be okay, but doing good. Man, these guys are frying up nicely in this Stanley Fry kit. The stainless steel fry pan is like really heavy duty, and it's got that heavy duty bottom on it. Everything's cooking evenly also, and I probably could have used a little bit less oil, but let's get these bacon wraps look like they are pretty much done, and so we're just gonna do some seasoned zucchini with it. Yeah, the Trivet makes it nice. I just emptied a little bit of that oil, a little bit too much oil in there, but it'll all be good. Oh, again, attachment for some tongs would be nice. This would be a nice little lunch. Let's take a look at our bacon wraps here. Oh yeah, turned out really well. Like I said, a little bit of grease on the bottom, but I'm sure no one's going to complain. Oh yeah, the pan's doing fine. Get these guys over. Get some color to them. What I really like about this setup here with a firebox and this Stanley pot is, this would be great for like shore lunches. If you were alongside a river or lake or whatever and you wanted to fry up some fish or some potatoes, anything like that, you have the option of just like doing this basically off your tailgate. You could use natural tenders in here for fuel, or just carry a little bit of charcoal with you. It does fine. But yeah, this is a great little compact kit that you can use for like shore lunches. This is what really got me excited about it. And so far, this fry pan seems to be getting it. So here we go, a nice little mess of food cooked on the Stanley Fry Pan. Get that fly out of there. Did use both of these plates here. The lid is handy for a bunch of stuff. I did end up using the Trivet. That was awesome. I just don't know how the smell is going to be with the plastic, but I'll wash it, see how it comes out. I didn't use the spatula, and like I said before, it'd be nice to have a little gadget where you could make some tongs with this. That would be very handy. That would make this kit like awesome. And then of course the cutting board. Like I said before, I thought that this kit would be a nice little shore lunch type of kit along with the firebox. It would make a great addition to a car or an emergency kit. So let's take a look at the pan after I fried it. Alright, we're done cooking on here, and of course the firebox is, we could cook a bunch of stuff on here, but I'm going to dump out this grease and we're going to look at it real close here. So dumping out the grease, everything looks like it's going to clean out really well. The bottom here, like I said, it's got that extra little stainless steel plate, makes everything heat up evenly, and it is just a good little frying pan. Before the video ends, I'll wash this up real quick and then tell you how easy it was to wash up after this. Now granted, I used charcoal. I didn't use pine wood or anything like that. A lot of wood would have probably just suited this up, but for what I did, I think it held up really well. Very impressed. Liked it a lot. Alright guys, so here it is all cleaned up, and here's my final thoughts on it. Got a little patina on the bottom, but that's normal. Cleaned up really fast and easy. And like, of course, I didn't cook egg or cheese in it, but my overall thoughts is this is a great little kit. This is heavy duty. Until you get your hands on it and you feel how heavy it is, then you can realize the amount of care it was to put into this thing. The two little dishes are nice. You can prepare stuff, get them on, take stuff off and everything. That is a very nice addition to it. The spatula, which I didn't use, was very cool. It detached, and the cutting board was an awesome thing. And then the Trivet, I didn't think that I'd like the Trivet, or I knew I'd like the Trivet, but it had a strong odor. So we'll see if that, after washing that a few times, if that subsides or not. And then the lid to the thing to keep everything contained in here is very cool. You could also use it as a dish if you needed to. And then the two sporks. The two sporks were awesome. Out of a 0 to 5, I give this a 4.5. And the only reason I give it a 4.5 is that I think that there should have been an attachment to turn them sporks into tongs, which would have been very, very helpful in this video, cooking fried foods and everything like that. So guys, that's my thought on the Stanley Fry Pan. I recommend it to anybody. It's a nice little compact kit. Now you're not going to go backpacking with it or anything like that, but for short distances and car camping, or just having it in your vehicle so you can do a shore lunch. Say you were fishing alongside the river and decided to cook something up like that. It'd be very awesome. Very awesome piece of kit, and I give it a thumbs up. But I'm going to eat these bacon wrapped jalapeno thingies, and I'll see you on the next one.